I'm Joe.
I'm Taylor.
And this is Let Me Rant.
What's this?
And we're going to rant today about Amazon, brick and mortar stores, and specifically why Amazon isn't doing anything to hurry the demise of brick and mortar stores, why they're doing everything to hurry their own demise. Right, Taylor?
Yes.
And we're saying this because today, Taylor almost murdered a small child at Costco. And if you're there, parents, we're very sorry, but Taylor just walloped the shit out of this kid. Intentionally or unintentionally?
Legally, I was saying unintentionally, but I could have easily moved the cart, but I didn't want to.
Yeah. So, the problem with the brick and mortar stores, again, let's just go over specifically why they're closing, okay? First of all, there is an online system for brick and mortar stores, right?
Yes.
I go out to Home Depot and I go to Walmart, whatever.
Not serious though.
Not serious. Are they around still?
Please see our previous video months ago.
I thought they were going to get done away with our last video. I thought our last video was the nail in the coffin for them. But do you ever go online at the brick and mortar stores and then you go online and you want to buy something and it says not available at your store?
Happened today.
And either it's there at the store and you saw it yesterday and you were there,
yeah.
Or you go there and it's totally different inventory than what you're expecting.
Yeah.
Now, if you have an inventory system at your store and if you could scan it, you're at the store, you could scan it with the device.
Yes.
And they know, we only have 2 left.
Yeah.
How could you not put that database online to access? How could you not see that? If I'm able to look at a store's inventory, how could it not relate to the guy's inventory with the scanning gun at the store? I don't understand. What the hell's going on there?
They don't want to pay for it, maybe? Is it people don't update update the site, or unless it's something they need? They only update the site to sales and to put banners up, but not actual to fix inventory.
How is it that Amazon knows how much inventory they have left, and they have warehouses all across the country?
Drones,
but
they also have lockers now at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, but Home Depot doesn't know. Sorry, Home Depot. Home Depot doesn't know what's in their own store while you're staring at the store.
We got some bricks and some wood.
I'm so mad. I was looking for more bricks the other day too, and we only have these bricks available by the pallet. I'm I was at the store yesterday, and you have the bricks. I was just trying to see how many more you had if I had to go to multiple stores, but you're just ruining my whole day. The whole day I have to make a bigger production than this. The other thing is too, everyone says, "Oh, I'm going to Costco." Why is it that Costco always has the worst lines and it has so many people and you can't check out fast enough because the registers are never all open at once? Why are only half the registers open all the time?
On a Saturday.
Are they trying to incentivize demand like a club, by putting a line outside the door?
Yeah.
By saying look at how hot this Costco is. We'll out the door. And if Costco food is something, why aren't all the lines open at the Costco food counter? They know chicken bakes will be sold. Why aren't they? Why are they not having the chicken bakes ready? And why are they only ready after I order them? The automated registers, that was a good sign, right? Right?
You work for them, registered for free?
Yeah, you work for them, except they never work. Do they ever work whenever you try to use them? They're always down. They don't accept cash. They have one person manning all the registers. Look at, here's a tip. If every register you go to that's an automatic register has to have someone there to override it, it's not an automatic register then every time. Whenever you're buying something, it's always I have to go and run the key. They have to use the key for everything, right? So why not just have a key to press? And then if they know you're overriding something, it alerts a manager and they go, they're overriding. Maybe we should see if they're fine, whatever. Just let them go. I don't know. Just food for thought there.
A better system.
Just a better system, please. A better system there. And then, everything got really confusing with the bags in order because, you have to buy a bag now. And it says how many bags are you buying. But then you have to put your stuff on the weigh sensor to weigh it.
Yeah.
Or you have to put it in a bag. So I have to lay all my stuff out there so it knows that it's there. Or I have to put it in a bag. But then it goes, you have to purchase the bag. It's oh, no, crap. I didn't want to purchase the bag. And you take it out of the bag. You put it on the weigh sensor. And it says, something was removed. Calling a manager. It's okay. Wait, I'm trying.
Get the key. Turn
it. Get the key. So I got to restart the fucking register. Oh, it's just horrible. What are you doing? I don't understand. Okay, so that's another reason. The only reason, do you ever notice that no one is ever working at the section that you want to work, but they're walking? Why is everyone always walking by the section? And then you ask them a question, and they go, "Oh, I'm not the person working this section." And you go, "You're the only one in the section." And they go, "Oh, let me call someone in the section." Then the guy that works that section comes across like 4 other stores to come and help you with something every single time. Like, what the hell is going on?
Break.
Yeah, like I don't know, like and then it's just it makes me so infuriated. And everyone wonders why people don't really shop at Walmart and stuff like that. Is if you go to Walmart 3 hours before closing, there's like 17 pallets in your way in the aisles to get past anything, right? You cannot do anything ever over there. And then you go to Target to have a better shopping experience. But then you pay 4 times as much for everything for no reason at all. Not like no reason.
Because you could shop there, that's why.
Because you can shop at Target. So is that the...
That was the club that everybody got into.
So, I don't know. Like, everyone's complaining about Amazon and talking about how Amazon's taking over everything. And I'm complaining today about retail stores and why they're getting... I mean, has this always been a problem with retail stores? Always?
Yeah. You know, like, they have... The competitors come up. Like the big thing for a while was Walmart actually being taking over stores, going to these towns and taking over these mom and pop stores who open, serving the public for X amount of years.
That was like 10 years ago. Now no one gives a shit about the mom and pop stores anymore.
No,
once Amazon got a package to your door in an hour, they're like, "Fuck you, mom and dad." They're like, yeah, like as soon as that happened, it was over. It was done. Like it's so easy to sway the opinion, right? Yeah. Like because now if you talk to young people, they're like, "Mom and what is that?" Like I don't understand what that means. You mean Whole Foods or do you mean like Ace Hardware? like what do you mean like local store?
Yeah.
But I always thought that was so funny. Like immediately everyone turned on them.
Especially when Amazon started delivering packages on Sundays too. They made a deal with the Postal Service to deliver on Sundays. Mostly just Amazon stuff. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's funny because everyone always told me before like why the Postal Service was going out of business or whatever, right? Uh-huh. And really it wasn't even about that because they had to like the Postal Service, like they said the Postal Service was like losing money, but it was mainly because they didn't pre-fund a lot of their pension obligations and they owed money, the back pay, and they had to do all this stuff. And really they had to overfund their pension in order to put more money from theirs to match the pay of the people that work there. And they had to take all the promises from all these wild promises of retirement and all these benefits that actually fall through on them. So they were losing money because of that for a while. But the post office should be making more money than they've ever made ever because the post office is the most relevant thing more than anything, because if you think about it, eBay has to use a post office, Amazon has to use a post office for a lot of orders and to supplement a lot of their orders too.
Yeah.
And people ship things all across the internet. I mean, the post office should be just raking in the dough now, right? More than ever.
Theory, yeah.
And letters who sends a letter anymore? Now the package is going to be like $4 or $5 every time as opposed to a letter, unless the letters were the big money makers before, like from your great aunt Trudy or whatever.
Especially they had those forever stamps.
Anyways, back to why brick and mortar stores are failing. What do you also think why they're failing?
I think it's just this online supply. It's a lot easier to get orders made online. The convenience of being home in your underwear and being able to tap a couple things and say, okay, we'll be here in a week. We'll be here in 5 days, or I'll pay extra. We'll be here tomorrow.
It was pretty damn convenient. I ordered a fan, and normally like you go to a store for the fan, whatever. Yeah. Like literally the store, they're out of fans right now.
You know what?
They're done.
People are going to the store to see the product they want, test it out, and then going home and ordering it online.
I've heard about that. Now it's funny because like I'm not usually the type of person that like does that because when I go to the store, I can't even find the product that tests it. I can't find the actual thing I want to test there. I went to Home Depot. I wanted a fan. 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Home Depot, aren't you?
They were there. I'm sorry. It's the only place I go to. It's the only reference I have, right? But the problem is, it's like the only place to get supplies. Like, so you go to Home Depot, or you have to go to these mom and pop lumber or stone places, which I don't know if they're really.
But they're gonna charge more too because they're running a business.
I'm just telling you, when Amazon starts doing Home Depot stuff, it's over. It is done.
Selling bricks. You can have a drone and deliver a pile of bricks to you.
When they start literally selling bricks and mortar, it is over. It is done, people.
Drop bricks in your backyard. For 10
I wish. I hopefully you drop bricks over there. What else do I? Where else do I shop? that sucks lately.
Goodwill.
No, Goodwill's always. Here's the thing about Goodwill. Like when you go into Goodwill, you know you're going for a crappy treasure hunt. So it's like, when you go to like eBay or Amazon, can you really go for a crappy treasure hunt?
No.
No, our friend Justin used to do that. He used to go and buy boxes of like clothes, like on eBay. Like he'd buy like a box of like a bunch of Hurley shirts or whatever the shirts were, or whatever, and then like he would just get the surprise at the house. He'd be like, I'll keep this one, throw this one away. So I guess they maybe treat it as Goodwill, but I don't know. It's kind of like an inefficient Goodwill.
Yeah, it's more of a weird box. Just kind of like you pay. Well, how much is the box of clothes? The box roughly
$30 or $20, whatever. It was like came with like 50 shirts or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Very, very odd. I don't know. I'm just.
I don't know what else. I don't know. People don't want to drive anywhere. People don't go anywhere. People stay at home. It's more convenience. It's just you don't want to go to somewhere and to deal with people. You don't have to go. What you said, the Costco. With the
Technically,
lines.
When you go to the store, you're not dealing with anyone anymore. You're dealing with
Yeah,
a wasteland,
seriously.
and you try to ask for help. The only reason that you'd be able to ask an opinion of somebody to help from somebody.
Yeah.
They're gone now. That's over with.
Yeah, the specialists and work at the store. But what you said earlier about the people in the lines and the crowds and so forth, and me hearing people with kids with carts. But you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to.
They're assaulting people, and me assaulting people.
That's beside the point. But you don't want to deal with that.
The kid cried when Taylor hit him. He cried his eyes out.
It wasn't my fault. He ran into the cart. He
got hit by Taylor, and then he looked at Taylor, and then Taylor went gave him one of these, and he went
He grabbed his face and yelled. we heard him on the back of Costco in the food area, and he was the register wailing his eyes.
Oh man, Taylor beat the shit out of that kid.
I won today. I'm the king. But you don't want to deal with shit like that. You don't want lawsuits when you go to Costco or the store.
I know. So I don't know. Basically, brick and mortar stores are failing not because of Amazon's taken over or because of monopoly. It's because they suck. That's what we're trying to get at, right?
Yeah.
I guess the only thing that positives of going to Home Depot. You can go and look at actual appliances in person and stuff like that and buy them there.
You get custom cut wood and pallets and things.
You can do that. Can't do that on Amazon yet.
Yeah, I got a custom one for our couch dipped in the middle. So I measured out the wood and asked for a piece of
Where'd you get your couch?
My grandma gave it to us.
Okay.
But it was an old couch, so it would dip in the middle. You sat kind of dipped in.
Do you still only have furniture that was supplied by your dead grandmother?
Wait, wait.
Taylor's so weird. It's so bizarre.
Yes, I do.
You never bought any other furniture besides that, right?
I think Priscilla bought a table. Oh no, our other table came at grandma's. My grandma gave us our table too. Yeah.
I know this is let me rant about stores, but let me rant about Taylor real quick.
That's next week.
This man is afraid of ghosts, right? And he has only stuff owned by dead people. What is going on over there?
My wife also brought home a skeleton of a young child.
Oh, she did. She brought it home?
She brought it home.
Okay. Stay tuned for Let Me Rant next week. We're doing an all Taylor week because it's his birthday. Yeah. So I'm going to do some, not a Joe Tells You. I already did the Joe Tells You, right?
Let Me Rant. Yeah, it'll be Joe. It won't be a week. It'll be Joe, Let Me Rant day.
It'll be Let Me Rant on Taylor, specifically for his birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and roast him for his birthday. And then join us for our next episode.
And then on that following Friday, it'll be me crying.
Being roasted. We'll do a We Tell You from him being blasted, super blasted over there. So that's why brick and mortar stores suck. So there you go, in case you're wondering.
I didn't kill the kid. He was still alive when I saw him.
How was that? A little bit of Mexican crime right there.
Yes.
Hispanic gangs were using carts to attack other kids. Yeah. All right, well, poor kid. Who was the guy that was looking at you? Who was the guy that was like
some spectator? He's like he's all those parents. They
I thought he was pointing at you like you did it.
Killed him.
Like you murdered that child. Did he? Or
no,
was
he agreed with me. He's like,
did he?
The parents were paying attention. I'm like, yeah, sounds good to me.
Was he? What race was he?
He was Asian.
Of course, he was Asian. If it was a Mexican parent, you'd be just like slaughtered. They'd be all looking at you like you're. They'd be holding him, like, he'd be crying in his arms. Yeah. They'd be, like, surrounding you, like, just pointing. And, it'd be just mania over there.
It's probably on camera. I'm okay.
Join us next week as I roast Taylor for
For my birthday.
for his birthday.
All right.